My name is Doug Kretz and I'm the English Communications Master at AppWorks. We worked with Tech in Asia to produce the first of their documentary series, Crossing Borders. With COVID-19 changing the environment drastically, we thought we'd update the picture of Greater Southeast Asia and its founders. In this first of a four-part series, I interview Lucas Ngoo, co-founder of Carousell, and find out how a consumer-driven marketplace found opportunities in the pandemic.
For us, we've been trying to adjust how we work as well, right? In the company. So basically, trying to have a virtual kind of yoga lesson, virtual workout. So every Wednesday, we'll have like one person from the company to teach like yoga or HIIT and stuff. Singapore is getting better. It's starting next week, some businesses will start opening up. Yeah, so we have to react quite quickly because also different countries is in different stages. Of course, in Hong Kong and in Taiwan, fortunately, everything is good. So for our colleagues as well, even Hong Kong, they just returned to the office. In Taiwan, people are still working from the office.
Okay.
But yeah, we're literally doing this like a weekly kind of COVID. We call it a COVID War Room, right? Where the leadership will kind of meet every Monday to really look at the situation in different countries, look at the business and also the people in different countries and react accordingly. How should we react both from business side and also from our people side as well? Yeah. I guess there's always silver lining, there's always opportunity. So I think the most important thing for founders is to focus on the problems that you're solving for users, right? So maybe this is not very specific to Taiwan, but even during this pandemic, there are segments of businesses that people need more than ever, right? Things like delivery, e-commerce, food delivery, online learning, online working, SaaS business. So these are the opportunities that are presented. So even though we are out of lockdowns, people will still be social distancing. Basically, behaviors will change, right? More things are going to go online. More people are going to try to work or even have entertainment or conduct commerce online. So I think founders can look at this as an opportunity where are the unmet needs, untapped problems that they can solve better, and either adjust or pivot their business or find opportunities in these pockets of opportunities to really start there and grow from there. So Taiwan is no different as well. With every market, there's always these opportunities that founders can look into and solve. This is a story that we always. It's not a story; it's a fact. So basically, going back to 2002, right? During the SARS pandemic, Taobao actually started and really grew, right? So at the time, Alibaba was also a growing company. SARS pandemic came up and people were forced to stay at home. But actually, Jack Ma and his team actually took this as an opportunity, right? They kind of doubled down and work harder to really build Taobao and through during the pandemic, people kind of move online, and that's where people, a lot of the Chinese population found out about buying and selling online for the first time, right? And that's where really it proves that if you really kind of seize the opportunity and double down, you can actually emerge out of the crisis stronger, right? So actually Alibaba and Taobao actually emerged out of the crisis stronger. They took advantage of it, and they actually continue to grow to that, right? So I think definitely startup founders should kind of remember this story. Even that's the story that we tell ourselves, we tell our team. We definitely want to emerge out of this stronger and really find pockets of opportunity where we can grow even more post the pandemic. To be honest, currently we haven't had a lot of time to kind of digest. So I think a lot of it is we are reacting to the situation. But I think we learned that there are always opportunity, right? There's always opportunity that we can help people as well. Even within our community, it's good to see that. For example, in Taiwan, I know we're going to talk more about this in a bit, but in Taiwan, actually we do see people giving out. We have this free category on Carousell Taiwan, where people can give out free items for others. So we have seen that actually that category is growing as well, right? So it's good to see that Taiwanese also taking time out to give out free items and helping out the needy as well through our platform. And even within the company, there are opportunities as well. Certain categories are doing better than the rest. People are staying home more, so you see more electronic gadgets, gaming categories, even sports equipment. Those categories are doing well. There are categories that are affected as well, like cars, property, fashion, a little bit. But in general, we just have to find, we just have to adapt. And we also seen a surge in people wanting to do delivery, right? Instead of meeting up. So that helps our what we call Carousell protection product, our shipping and escrow product. So we've seen improvements in terms of the adoption of that feature as well. Well, I think first of all, Taiwanese really big kudos to the community. So basically, in terms of cases, Taiwan has gotten it pretty much very under control, right, compared to the rest of the country. So definitely, Taiwan will come out stronger in terms of that. So in terms of our business, actually, we don't see. Not surprisingly, we don't see a lot of. It's not affected, right? People are still meeting up. People are still delivering.
Yeah.
So in fact, we've seen transactions growing in our Taiwan marketplace. More people are actually also using our Carousell protection product in Taiwan. So how Carousell protection product in Taiwan works is that it's done through the 7-Eleven network. So sellers will drop the item at 7-Eleven, buyers will pick it up. So we actually seen an increase in terms of the adoption of that. In general, also, in Taiwan, people are more, I guess, socially responsible, right? People will wear masks and people will be social distancing and all those things. So everything is under control. We don't see much impact in fact, improvement in terms of our Taiwan business. So that's a positive side from compared to our other countries. I think Taiwan is Taiwan is both a good market as well as a good talent market, right? So we have both our engineering team in Taiwan as well as we have our business in Taiwan. So in general, Taiwanese government has been very supportive in the startup scene as well. First, things are under control. Second of all, I think I've also read that the National
NDF, is you talking about?
National Development Council, right? NDC. So there's a news that says that Taiwan government is launching measures to assist startups through the NDC. So I think even the government has been very proactive in terms of helping the startups there. So I think it's a good, it helps us a lot, right? When we're starting out in Singapore, I think when you're young startups, definitely having a supportive kind of government funding program, as well as a talent pool, those are the two things that helps us the most. So I think definitely Taiwan has all three. First is the talent pool. I think companies like Google is also setting up engineering centers there. We also have an engineering center there. The government is supportive through the NDC, and also there's a sizable market in terms of people are fairly advanced in adopting new technologies. So I think these three factors make it a good market for any young startups from Southeast Asia to actually venture into the Taiwanese market. The opportunities are there. Right? We've seen countries. So I think probably the best country as an example now in Southeast Asia is Vietnam. So Vietnam has really gotten it very well under control, and it's really the first that is actually opening up again. Even within our businesses in Vietnam, we've seen that numbers are going back up again after the opening up. So I think Vietnam really provides a way, kind of example for the other countries to look forward, right? That actually, if we got this under control, actually things will get better from here, right? And continue to grow from there. Always see things on that's the thing about entrepreneurship, right? You always want to see things on the positive side. No matter how bad things are, there's always a silver lining. I don't think founders should stop. In fact, founders should take this opportunity to get to know more network, expand their network, and then things get better, they can start again.
We warmly thank Lucas for sharing his and Carousell's experience during COVID-19. There are 4 takeaways from Lucas's interview. Number 1, in a time of crisis, focus on communication with team and with leadership. Number 2, find a silver lining by focusing on customer problems and looking at changes in consumer behavior. Number 3, look at opening markets and markets that have stayed open like Taiwan. And number 4, founders should really use this time to build up on their network. Stay tuned for the second of this 4-part interview series, and stay safe out there.